What's going on, guys? And I want to talk about a random act of kindness gone wrong. Why? What happened? So there was this lady, and there's this lady that I saw for the past 3 days. I'm not sure her story, but it looked like she was living out of her car. And in New Jersey right now, it's 100 degrees with a humidity, and it's disgusting out. So I got kind of concerned. Actually, not kind of, I was really concerned. And I waited and I waited and waited, and finally I took action. And what happened was she was gone. She wasn't there anymore. So now I waited too long that I guess you could say my opportunity to maybe help someone disappeared. And that's something that I learned, to take action faster. But I did get a second chance, and I saw her. I saw her at a different park, hanging out, doing the same exact thing. So instead of waiting, I took action. Right? I went up to her and I asked her, what's going on? Is there anything I could do for you? Do you need any help? She told me her story, that she moved out of her house, which was in Pennsylvania, and it was the worst decision she made, because after that, the moving company stole everything she had and got scammed. That's her story. And now she's living out of her car, has a place to go, but she has to drive back to Pennsylvania, but her car's not working well. It overheats and it doesn't get to places very far. So I asked her, is there anything that I could do? Anything at all, like whatever she needs. And all she wanted was a little bit of food. She asked for Burger King, to be exact. So I said, okay, what would you like from Burger King? She said, I'd like a Whopper or a large Coke, but you don't have to do this, she said. It's nice if you don't have to do it. I could go, my car's not working. I have the money, I could do it. I said, don't worry about it. I'll grab you some stuff. And I looked at the dog. Does the dog want anything? She says, get maybe some junior burgers for him too, junior cheeseburgers for him too. So okay, cool. So I go home for a second, take care of my business, and then I go to Burger King and I buy all this stuff plus some. I never like to just buy enough. I like to give. So that's what I did. So I went to Burger King, I got the #1 meal, got a couple extra burgers, threw in an apple pie and some french fries, super sized nonetheless, and then I brought it over. So I was like, man, she's gonna she's gonna feel good about this, and I didn't want any recognition. I do these things out of my own heart. I don't want to tell people that I do these things. I don't want to do anything. I don't want the recognition for this stuff. So I go there, and she said, oh man, I didn't think you were coming back. I was like, yeah, took care of some stuff and I got it. She's like, oh, cool. So she started opening up the Burger King bag, and she opens up the Whopper, and the face, the face that she gave me was priceless. She looked at me and said, there's onions on these Whoppers. I said, yeah, it's a Whopper. There's onions on the Whopper. She goes, didn't you listen to what I said? I said, I don't want any onions. It's a Whopper. Like, Whoppers have onions. I know, but I said that I didn't want any onions. It was a nice gesture, but this is kind of a waste now. You're fucking homeless. You're fucking... I had no words for me to... I couldn't even say anything. That was like me finding out the girl that I was about to have sex with has a penis. Like, I had nothing else to say. Out of my own heart and genuine caring nature, I wanted to help this lady, and she got upset because there's onions on the burger. Now, this is where random act of kindness, and this is where people might not want to do it anymore, and it strays people away, but it's not going to stop me. The moral of the story is, whenever you see someone that needs help, make sure you ask them if you should 86 the onions. Make sure you 86 onions. That's what I learned about that. No matter how hungry you are in life, onions, 86. If you don't work in the restaurant industry, 86 those bad boys, because 86 means they're not available, or take them off. They don't like onions because they could hurt them. And then I asked them, what about the dog? And she says the burger's ruined for the dog too because there's onions on it. I know that dogs can't eat onions because they'll get stomachache, but the onions touching the burger is not going to kill it. You can take it out and throw it out. And then as I turned around, started throwing lettuce at me, like not at me, but like away. Started throwing lettuce, and then she bit the burger anyway. So this lady was just either crazy or just very ungrateful, And in my head, I thought I was doing a great thing. And at the end of the day, I got a really good story. So I really wasn't going to tell these people the story until the 86 onions. And now it's a joke for everyone because it was a fantastic life experience for me. Will I ever stop caring and doing what I did? No way. But there's going to be those times that you're going to get someone just as crazy or as ungrateful, no matter how much they have or how less they have. So be a good person no matter what. And I'll see you guys later. All right? This is Pete, PeteIsip.com. Like, up, share, comment below. Do you guys have any stories from me? I want to know your stories. Do you have any stories like that where you were doing something and all of a sudden it just turned around and it wasn't what you expected at all? Like I said, it's like how I'm about to have sex with a girl and she has a penis, which is fine for some people, not for me. Peace out, guys.